Our next reader is Gwendolyn Mintz. Gwendolyn Mintz is a poet and fiction writer. She lives in New Mexico, where she raises children and turtles.
Thank you to Dee Dee for having me in. Miami is gorgeous. I'm from New Mexico, and this is very gorgeous. I'm going to read first a short prose piece that Dee Dee published, and then a couple of poems. Called The Woman Who Gave Birth to Stars. The village fell asleep beneath the moonlit sky. The woman lay in the open field near her home, her skirts bunched around her waist. In the distance, she could hear the toll of the bells from the church. She did not know the exact hour, but each dong, dong reminded her that time was passing, though she no longer knew how many hours, 3, 4. She breathed deep and anxious, groaned as another pain jolted through her. She yearned to press her naked legs together, but knew that doing so would not serve her. Turning, she moved onto her side, her head resting on her outstretched arm. As the pains continued, increased, she clawed at the ground, the dirt shifting through her clenched fist. She breathed, and then again until all echoed pain. Turning again onto her back, she howled with the wind rising, and then finally, finally. Summoning strength, she rose until she sat, reached between her legs. There was no sound, only blood, which she wiped away with her apron. There was no breath, only her tears, which watered the wildflowers, sure to bloom tomorrow in memory. And the wind. A steady breeze rocked her as she sat with it there in her lap. Then the wind became cruel, teased from her mouth the name Gabriel, and carried it away. The bells again. Her husband's voice called to her in its sound. She swiped at her cheeks. She looked down and gently folded the arms and legs under, tucked the head beneath. She took the ends of her apron so it was cradled as she rose. Tomorrow, again, they would go to the priest, and when it was time, she would lie with her husband, one hand clutching the dark hair at his nape, the other across the pillow, clutching the necklace, fingers entwined in beads. In the distance, the flame of her husband's face flickered in the window. At the edge of the path, she knelt, reached into her lap, setting the stone in place behind the last and the others before. She pressed the tips of her fingers to her lips, smoothed her hand along the skin, still soft, though it would stiffen like them all, now under her feet as she made her way to the door. Not one beneath her steps ever uttering a sound. Night game. It is the middle of the night. I hear my daughter up, scampering to find me. It is a hot night, another hot New Mexico summer, and I am lying not in my bed, but on the kitchen floor, cool Mexican tile beneath me. Mom, she calls out, and then again, Mom. She concedes this game of hide-and-go-seek that we did not agree to play. But I hold on to a few moments, softly say, Ollie, Ollie, oxen free. I'm here. My voice guides through the darkness. I'm here. The woman in the photograph wears black, no lace or flowers. Back straight, hands tightly entwined in front. Beside her, a man unsmiling, but a face eager of things to come, his head bent just a bit toward her, as if he could channel into her thoughts. But she stares ahead, defiantly unaware of the life within, but surely she has thought of the change her own will take, and perhaps this is why my mother has chosen black for her wedding gown. Silk. The paisley one for my wrist, and the black to blanket my eyes, and the red, yes, to capture the size. But you choose the silk that will hold my ankles the width of your desire, and then bind me, love, set me free.